Well, the film Cheap Chad is a unique film filled with improv, comedy, and a lot for people to enjoy. And joining us now to tell us a little bit more about the film, we welcome now producer Victor Chu, who's here with us, and good to have you.
Thank you very much, Daren.
Good, good. So, for people who don't know about Cheap Chad, tell us a little bit about him.
Well, Cheap Chad is an improv-based comedy film based in Astoria, Queens. It's about a man who's cheap with his wallet as well as his heart. So it's very improv-based, features a lot of characters, over 30 characters, 30 actors, and it's based in the most ethnically diverse county in the world, Queens, New York. But I'm originally from the Bronx, so I've been here for 29 years.
Rep the Bronx, rep the Bronx.
Yeah.
So give us a little bit about, you said diversity, and you bring diversity to the screen, so much so that a lot of people are watching it. I mean, your videos have gone over 1 million views on YouTube, and talk to us about the diversity and what do you think people are attracted to when they see your work?
Well, the first film I did was about New York City from a drone's perspective, and I covered the entire 5 boroughs instead of just Manhattan and the Bronx. So I always want diversity in my films as well, not only just on race and social aspects. So I really wanted the flavor to be in my movie, the Queens flavor, the New York City flavor in my movie. So we definitely wrote a lot of different characters in from different nationalities. So and that's what I think makes the movie very unique and important.
And so when people watch Cheap Chad and they talk about, this guy who's cheap with his heart and cheap with his finances, what are you looking for people to take away from this?
Well, the part about him being very cheap is, and how we manifest that in the movie, is a way that people can relate to themselves, or they can see in other people. They can connect through that. So being cheap with his wallet, everyone, New York City is a very expensive place. You got to be very, you got to try to save as much money as you can, as Ricardo mentioned.
Yeah, you do have to do that. And when you talk about just the movie itself, obviously it's a full feature movie right now, but your original intention was not that. You had a scaled down version you wanted to do.
Right. We were midway through writing, and we were already finished with the writing, and then we still thought it was going to be a short film, and we shot one scene, and we have a monk character talking to the lead, and we finished it, and we realized it was like 3.5 minutes that left us with like 11 more minutes with the entire film. So, oh my God, that's not enough time. So we had to make it into a feature film. Initially, we were very heartbroken, but we kind of ran with it, and we do enjoy it more now as a feature film.
And so talk about where it is and how people can see Cheap Chad.
Well, we're about 3/4 done shooting. We'll be shooting shooting and editing for the next several months, and then it'll come out in 2018, August of 2018. So the initial screening is going to be on my rooftop in Queens. I had to represent Queens. We do have another location in mind in Brooklyn at Anyone Comics. But maybe I can ask you what's a good location in the Bronx?
We'll hook you up for sure. I won't say nothing here because I don't want emails and people coming stoning me. But I can get you. I could definitely recommend a couple places where I think that you definitely would have fun, and it would be a good spot for you to for people to come and see your stuff. Right. You're an award-winning film guy as well. You were one of the panelists on the Drone Forum, and in addition to that, you've also gotten a lot of awards for the work that you've done.
Thank you.
Talk to us about the whole filmmaking aspect and really what got you into this.
Well, I started out in photography, and I was a photographer for the Bronx Times reporter at one point, and I also worked for the New York Daily News. So that's how I kind of got my eye in photography. I also minored in photography in college, at Baruch College. Yeah, so keeping it in New York City.
Yeah, there it is.
So yeah, and then in 2014 I made the film about New York City, and that kind of got me into doing more video. And I've been, the awards are mainly for drone videos.
And for somebody who doesn't know what a drone video is, let us know.
So a drone video is a video that's shot. I mean, if you're submitting it to a film festival, then they're shot at least 50% with a drone. So, and a drone, most people may have misconceptions of a drone. Maybe they think it's like a predator drone, killing people. But for the most part, there's drones out there. They shoot very stabilized film and photos as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so your aerial video of Northern Ireland won the short category at the DC Drone Film Festival. Talk to us a little bit about that real quick before we get out of here.
Yeah, definitely. I was in Northern Ireland. I was in Ireland for about 5 days. We drove from Dublin and all around the circumference of the island. And the last day we drove 5 hours to Northern Ireland. And I had a huge drone case and was dragged it for like a mile and went to the basalt columns, Giant's Causeway, and I just shot, and it was just kind of like this opening shot that kind of revealed the entire like coast and whatnot. So luckily I was the winner of that category.
Well, keep up the good work. You got your film Cheap Dad that's coming around the corner. Victor Chu, our director, producer, writer, here with us. Thank you so much for coming and sharing.
Thank you so much, Daren.
Hey, listen. All right, listen. Stay with us. Taking a quick break. Got more show coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back in a few.